I strongly believe that September is going to be the best month of the year.
I agree.
And I have very good reasons to think that. Good morning, Bridge Nation. My name is Richie B.
Blessings, Bridge Nation. You know, this is your boy Shells.
Good morning, Bridge Nation. It's the girl, Queen JoJo.
DJ Audley's in the building.
Everybody sounds quite
Awake.
vibesy,
Yeah,
energetic, like you all slept from Friday until last night.
I wish.
What's up with that? Nothing like that?
Something like that.
Jody sounds like she's going to say that's the furthest thing from the truth.
From with me up.
Are you serious? Well, what date is it today?
Today is the 5th.
5th of September.
Yes.
Labor Day in the United States
Yes.
and in
Yes.
Canada. And that's a big public holiday for them. Of course, today, of course, marks we're the newest radio station in Jamaica, the Bridge 99 FM, and it is said that we are the fastest growing radio station as well.
Cool, man.
And as we aim to increase our market share, because we're not satisfied with what we have right now, we are in fact doing some reconfiguration. And all of that will be made known to you as the morning progresses. I'm going to go through day by day, and so you will understand what these changes are and what it means to you as we aim to please you even more on a daily basis, 7 days a week, right here on the Bridge 99 FM. So good morning and welcome. We're going on till 10 o'clock, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
So let's get it started like this. All right, it's now time for WTF. What the fact?
All right, you don't want to know. The world's largest waterfall is located where? Underwater. That's right.
What?
Yeah, man. I said it. Yeah, so there are actually waterfalls under the ocean. The world's largest waterfall lies beneath the Denmark Strait, and the cold water from the Nordic Sea is denser than the Erminja Sea's warm water, making it drop almost 2 miles down at 123 million cubic feet per second. I don't know what that much mean, but it sounds enough. It sounds deep. Yes, I see there, Richie.
Well, that's it?
Yeah. Oh, that look nice.
Yeah.
So it's like you think, but that is actually going down, but it looked like
This is an interesting one, to be honest with you.
Nah, I got this, sir.
Look kind of scary, to be
You know
honest.
what's interesting though is like, you see the part where you say a flow downward, you can actually still sail on the top of it fine because nothing should be pulling you under. Well, I think so. I'm going like me an explorer. But
have you ever been to? Well, I've been to Niagara Falls.
yeah, I drove past it a long time ago.
Okay, that's quite a sight as well. But this one is quite beautiful to look at if you're not really close up.
No, we're not going night though. Yeah, we fly over it if anything. But yeah, big up Denmark.
All right, world's largest waterfall is underwater. Imagine that. That's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. And those are the kinds of facts that we share with you inside of WTF.
What the fact?
Time now for update. Jody's got the first story, I suspect.
Yes.
Welcome, Jody.
All right. So, listen, we're not going to leave Dexter alone. See all you Dexter haters,
Yeah, look for me like I'm one of
fake
them.
fans,
Yeah.
you know what, set up the youth.
Talk to you.
Stop it.
Stop it.
You hear me?
That's enough.
So a week after a woman attempted to plant a panty on his head during a performance in the Cayman Islands, Dexter Dabbs has addressed the issue of fake fans trying to tarnish his name and his career by using sordid onstage antics during a performance in the Bridgeport, Connecticut. The Call Me artist paused to address the distractors, and I totally agree. I feel like men, because men don't like, I know that there are men behind this. Men don't like Dexter up, and they're trying to figure out a way how we can make him less appealing, sabotage his career. And you're not making him less appealing. Women will still like him, and this is what men don't understand. No matter how much you require us to hate him, we're not going to, because he has swag and appeal that you don't have. So we'll continue to like him. So no matter what you try to do,
Jeez, Jojo.
It's true. So you're trying to make him less appealing to men, because it can't be that you're trying to make him less appealing to women. You understand what I say? So we're gonna continue to like him. So Dexter up say, listen man, me know what going on, I said to not try to set me up, but that's not gonna work.
True.
You understand me? And he's going to be more vigilant, which he needs to be. Long time. You know, watch who you can. As a matter of fact, you can always create your own get some girls where you like, and then you bring them up. You say who comes. Yeah.
Very good point.
Yeah, you say who
point.
come on the stage and dance with you. It's okay. We like that. We like that about you.
Usher at Reggae Sumfest years ago, you know, he had this kind of within his set.
Yes.
He would call for ladies to join him on stage, and several actually came up, climbed up or whatever, got on the stage, but the one that he was gyrating on or with is actually a member of his entourage.
All right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So next time if you need somebody for your answer.
Here we go. That way upon this now. Send in
female.
Send in the application here, Jojo.
Send in the application.
Summer internship.
A little internship.
Can't afford to lose George over that shells.
Should I come back in there, Richie? World tour.
World tour.
Yo.
That's my update this morning.
Yeah, man. Respect. Yeah, man. A load upper than a load, man. But Cargo. I don't remember Cargo.
Of course,
yeah, man. Big artist. Now, he's saying that dancehall artists prefer to big up gunmen over decent youths. Interesting point. Now, Cargo has taken umbrage to the fact that many dancehall artists appear to take delight in bringing up gunmen and never ever decent, academically inclined youths or youngsters who are making a positive mark on society. A spade, and Granny say, anyhow you spread your bed the same way you gonna lay down in it. Yes? You never see no artist big up no scholarship picnic yet. Big up any little boy who just pass for go. Alright, we go Calabar. Alright. I'll take that one. Big up any little boy who pass for go Calabar. No, any artist a big up anybody, a gunman them a big up a murderer. Cargo said in an audio clip that he shared on his Instagram page. Now, according to Cargo, many artists surround themselves with entourages that are littered with miscreants and ought not to, be surprised when these same elements turn upon them. 99% of any time you see artists a roll a beer gunman they outside of them. Man will have 35 doping, which is murders committed. I walk with some of them are wanted, man. And you have to understand, say bad man no loyal to nobody away from bad man. And bad man and non loyal to nobody away from, either from Dan or the rifle and all sort of thing man I talk about. But that's true him talk. So basically he's saying that look, gangsters no loyal to any cause other than their own. And normally badness them link up to. So Cargo went on to say, look, my barber friend, and what you think him do? Cut hair. My tailor friend, what you think him do? Make clothes. My farmer friend, a growing implant. So if an artist a road a bag of bad man, a bag of gunman, what you think say them do?
True.
Yeah, man. So see it there?
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Yeah, so Cargo just try to say, yo, look, a positivity, we really need some positivity in the music, and it starts with how dancehall artists carry themselves.
Yeah, and if Cargo is asking you for positivity,
Positivo.
We have a problem. So we need to solve this problem ASAP.
Yeah, man, a long time we talk about glorifying badness in a dancehall.
It's not helping right now at all.
Yeah,
nope.
Never did that help for a long time.
No,
but so.
No, but if we're gonna be honest, there was a time when badness was just in music.
True.
You understand? And anything I did, a sound I did.
You mean like lyrics?
Lyrics.
Yeah, right.
Lyrics.
Right,
Warfare.
and a
It's
sound
gone to a different
usually
level
did. Right, but no, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? Now, our dancer artists are singing song about killing man, shooting man in them head. It's like it's literally there. You are hearing every single word, and you're like, come on now. We have to be careful what we're putting out there. We have a problem and we need to solve it in any way that we can. So we're not just saying that music is the only problem, but if we could, start there, make an effort there.
Well, I don't know. The entourage thing is a tricky thing, Richie. I don't know if I can help you out with this, but like, I understand, so most of them young artists say, can't afford like security per se. You understand what I mean? So it's like probably people them come from Virgin where them grow up with. Some can understand to an extent where you have a certain type of protection, especially if you carry yourself as a certain artist and people want to try a certain way. And everybody can hire big strapping bodyguard. So there's a thin line.
Yeah, they have to be firm within themselves though, and they have to believe in some things other than.
Yeah.
Because generally what I've found through the years is once an artist boss, you have someone who go approach the artist now and say, yo, brother, No man not supposed to diss you, you know.
Yep.
We there to protect your head back, you know.
Yep.
And they almost force themselves onto the artists.
Yeah.
And with believable arguments, boy, they're diss you, you know, so we need to dare on you and whatever. Before you know it, they have this entourage that is uncontrollable.
True.
So they have to know what they believe in.
True.
And they need guidance. But trust me, too much gun lyrics out there.
Yeah, man.
With all the violence in the country, it really is
Agreed.
something that we don't endorse.
Nope.
What we endorse is Mighty Sparrow, who actually got baptized on the weekend.
Kudos to him.
Yeah, on Saturday, Mighty Sparrow, the undisputed Calypso king of the world, got baptized at Far Rockaway Beach in Queens, New York. His correct name is Slinger Francisco. He's 87 years of age, and he took to holy baptism by a Vincentian Seventh-day Adventist pastor named Claudius Morgan. Morgan himself is a former Calypsonian, by the way.
What you say to me?
And so he said that Slinger Francisco is now known as Brother Francisco and is a member of the Linden Seventh-day Adventist Church in New York City. That is where Mighty Sparrow actually resides. Not many people actually know that Sparrow was born in Grenada.
Oh.
And he went over to Trinidad and Tobago when he was 1 year old with his mother. And his father had relocated there from 1937. So he grew up in Trinidad, but he was actually born in Grenada.
Wow.
And he went on to become a world-famous musician. And he has now accepted the Lord as his
Kudos
personal
to you.
Savior.
Nothing wrong with that.
And we
Big
say
up yourself.
kudos to him, of course. There it is on the screens. He's 87 years of age. And we say bless up and blessings on top of blessings to the Mighty Sparrow. That was
Update.
Right now, it's time for us to go to our proverb of the day, followed by the pet peeve of the morning.
That's right, Richie. So our proverb of the day. No cuss alligator long mouth till you cross the river.
Run that again. Well, run
No
that again.
cuss alligator long mouth till you cross the river.
Yeah,
All right, watch
that
us
sound
now.
like it makes sense, but not
That's-
to lie.
Alright, so boom bang bang. No cuss alligator long mouth till they cross the river. Alright. No cuss the alligator. I'm gonna take out the long mouth part. Cause the part they're going like it want throw me out.
What you mean?
Well, I'm not joking. I mean, if you analyze,
Very
analyze.
important part of the process.
Well, no cuss the long mouth. So no cuss the alligator
That's the
till you
dangerous
cross the river. Not
The long mouth
Alright.
is important.
Yes, you can't left out the long
Oh,
mouth.
yeah,
Yo.
left out the long mouth.
So yo, me just I said
That the alligator
And-
is on attack.
until you're out of one certain situation, aka in this in this scenario, the river, don't disrespect the people that were in that particular scenario.
Kind of
Until you're out
close,
of it.
kind of
Okay,
close,
come
but
back
just
and get you.
understand the long mouth is important in this.
Me or what?
So the meaning, don't provoke people while they are in a position to retaliate.
Oh, okay, the
So
long
the long mouth.
Oh,
See?
Bite you.
Bite you.
oh, so now
Take a
this.
chunk out.
Okay, all right.
So,
that one.
no cuss alligator long mouth till you cross the river. Meaning, don't provoke people while they are in a position to retaliate. So,
Like,
careful.
provoke
What will the
anytime.
meds? Like I'll say, me I will have meds,
No.
man.
Provoke anytime. I'm afraid of no long mouth.
I watch you. All right. Yeah, grow, you will learn. All right. So we head over to pet peeve. If you're just joining us here for the first time, pet peeve are things that people do to you that you find annoying, irritating, or even upsetting. And we have a pet peeve to share this morning. Happening, we're having some technical difficulties right here, but you don't know how engineer
that-
gonna sort it out.
That could be a pet peeve too.
That
Not
When
one.
we say we have a pet peeve,
When we say we
and
have a pet
technology
peeve,
and
and
technology
then
go like it don't
technology
want.
say hello. No, you don't. It's not good. Are you ready?
Roma
Let's
said, I
go.
shall remove your pet peeve. So let's go.
Good morning. This is Georgia again from New York City. And another pet peeve that I have is people who call you with their mouth full of food. They're eating and they're calling and they're talking to you and their mouth is stuffed. Oh my God, that is another pet peeve that drives me absolutely insane. Do not call me while you're eating. Finish your food, then you call so you can have a conversation because it is so distracting. You're talking to somebody and all you hear is their mouth chomping down on food. So many people do it. Friends do it, family do it. family members do it. Even clients do it. I have clients that call me with their mouth full. Oh my God, I don't know. It just sets me off completely.
It is
so
obvious
that's another
that it
pet
does.
peeve I have.
Oh,
this is
okay.
Georgia from New York City.
Thank you, Georgia. Don't call Georgia with your mouth full.
Well, Georgia.
What about when?
Like
you,
if I think
what
you're
about when she calls the person, and it just so happens that the
that they're
person's mouth
eating? I
is
feel
full?
like Georgia said, "All right, I'll call you back."
Yeah,
I have a
no.
feeling like
Yeah,
you said,
she
"I'll
said,
call you
when you
back."
finish. My
When you
apologies.
finish, I'll call you back.
Yeah, that nasty still.
Is it why? So if me cool with you like that, I may just take a piece of bite of a banana. A quick, like a quick little thing.
No. Jojo, too early in the morning for
Father
that.
God, may I ask her, please?
Jojo,
Touch shells to the Lord. I ask you to just touch him, Lord.
Jojo.
Keep him today in the palm of your hand, I ask, Lord. Anyways, and you call, but you're about to swallow whatever you're going to eat. What? Why it have to be? I don't understand why people so grossed out about it. I can understand like it's an ongoing conversation. That's annoying. But like,
No, you have some
I thought
people
we're cool.
No, you have
That's
some
why we
people.
call you.
No, you have some people on a style with it. You know, some people
True.
probably like cover them out little and say, "Oh, no,
Yeah,
hold on, give me a
finish.
second." There. You
Yeah.
have some people brawling. Yep, up here, thing, and food all fly out.
Jumping at the bit.
Yeah, man, you have to drop your umbrella.
That's girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's not a good look.
That's
So,
different.
yeah,
Yeah. But if you call me and I'm eating, you can always hang up because I'm eating. So
Yeah.
when I'm done, I'll call you back.
facts.
Yeah. But I can understand.
Yeah, I relate
Georgia.
to this
Thank
one.
you so much.
Big up yourself, Georgia.
Yeah.
I was actually having my stamp and go recently when a call came into my phone. And I thought it was necessary to answer rather than have because it was something important.
Yeah.
So I had to answer and give me a second, please. Second, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing wrong with
And
that.
get my stamp and go down, and then we go back to the
Yeah,
conversation. But I think one of the things that upsets Georgia, based on what she's saying, is when the mouth clap and make a whole heap of
Yeah,
noise.
that can be gross.
Yeah, man.
You.
Yeah, not cute.
All right, that is our proverb of the day and the pet peeve of the morning.
Yes, sir.
Now, our first guest this morning is, in fact, a beautiful lady who was born here in Jamaica, in Kingston, as a matter of fact. And she attended Alpha Kinder Prep and Holy Childhood High Schools. And then she migrated to the United States of America, where she immersed herself in the new culture. And all through it all, she never forgot where she was coming from, where she came from. She, in fact, wears many hats. Listen to this. She's a registered nurse.
All right.
She's a college professor.
Okay.
And more than that, she's also a U.S. Navy veteran. What? Yeah.
Wow.
And recently, she won the Republican nomination for the U.S. House in Florida's 25th Congressional District. Whoa. We're talking about Carla Spalding, who's our guest at this time. Good morning, Miss Spalding, and welcome. How are you?
You look so happy this bright and early, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yes. We have to do that. It's now become a part of our DNA.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yes. Congratulations on your recent nomination, Carla. How are you feeling? Has it sunk in as yet?
Yes, but the work has already started. So we're doing our best right now to win over the people. And because we do need a change, we have to make the change. I was just listening to one of their commercial about the crime, and you were saying that you can't depend on the government to solve that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we as the people have to say enough is enough and really start standing up and treating the youth, giving them the role models that they need so that they can make a turn or a change in their lives.
Mm-hmm. Talk to us a little bit about the journey to get to this nomination recently. How did it all happen? How did it all come together?
Well, I was working at the hospital. I was at the veteran hospital. And to be honest with you, I thought there had to be something better than just the regular 9 to 5. And in addition to that, I just didn't like the way the veterans were being treated. I believe all over the country, veterans are treated very poorly. So that was my primary reason. And then second was the fact that I really think our military needed to be stronger. So from that, I had no idea even how to sign up, what to do. I did my research and then just did it. Once I signed up, then I realized, wow, there are many, many more issues within the country that people are going through that I wasn't really aware of. And I thought, you know, the most important thing is to be able to have laws that will help us in the communities.
Much respect, much respect. Now, Carla, was this an easy transition? Because, you know, moving, you know, into politics, well, did you experience any challenges?
Oh, absolutely. It's not easy. And as a Republican, it's a Black Republican, it makes it even harder.
Yeah.
You get it from both sides. No, it's not easy running for any politics. Sometimes they call you names. You know, they call you Uncle Tom, they call you every name from the other side as well. But you just have to look at the bigger picture and see, what do you want to accomplish? Do you want to get upset about the whole thing and then just not do it? Or are you going to just work with the people and then just continue, which is what I did. We have an amazing group here in Florida. I love the Floridians. We've been fighting to maintain our freedom. We've been fighting for children. We've been fighting for so many things that I think, especially, look at the inflation, not just in America, but it's affecting the entire world. So, of course, we have to have representation or representatives that truly care about the people.
Now, so you have the nomination under your belt, but the elections are coming up, I suspect, sometime soon. When will the elections be held? And what are some of the issues that you want to sort of address first, should you become elected?
Well, I'll answer what I want to address first. The first thing I think for me is to defend our freedom, make sure that is not compromised. Because without freedom, I truly believe we have nothing. There's no point even having another conversation if we're not free to speak our mind, to have disagreements and still be okay, then it will not work. So I think freedom would be the first one. And I think the next, I want to defend family values. And that's why I love Jamaica, because we were taught that, especially in high school. I went to all-girl school, and values were instilled in us. And I think young people now are losing that. They don't really have those morals and values that we had growing up. And I think that's part of the destruction of the world. So I feel that we have to do that. And then education for children is also, especially in America, has gone completely down the drain, especially after COVID. The stats just came out now that the 9 years old, they've been set back a decade with their education. Math and English, reading, they're having a horrible time with that, of being shut down for 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years. The inflation, people cannot afford. The prices are so expensive for food. A lot of people are having trouble. Gas price, we all know, is also. So those are the issues that I really want to look at first. All of those.
Okay. Well, now, Bridge Nation, I know you guys hearing Carla's accent and seeing, but I want you guys to understand that she's a yardie. You understand what I'm saying? She's from Jamaica. You understand what I'm saying? You mentioned it a while ago, Carla, but just give us a little more insight. What was growing up in Jamaica like for you?
It was wonderful. Wonderful. Back then we were free. You're probably too young to even remember that. But in the 80s was the absolute bomb for me. Everything was about love. Lionel Richie, just Michael Jackson, the break dance. Actually, it's a dance for Holy Childhood. I had a dance group there, and I used to do all the break dance. It was Carla Spalding.
Wow.
And let me tell you, I can still do it at my age.
Nice.
Show it to you, but I can't right now. Yeah. Wow. So, back to the values, I think is so important. And like I said, my mother was a police officer. So you know how that is. She was double strict. And I remember our neighbors could beat us. And if we did anything wrong, they would beat us, then tell my mom, and then my mom would beat us. So we get double whammy, if anything. So it was awesome. Awesome. I love our background and how we were raised as kids.
Wonderful. Just to be clear, when Carla mentioned you're probably too young to remember, she was obviously referring to Shells and not myself.
Yeah, man, I take that one. Yeah, man.
Well, you look good too, so.
Thank you. But, in closing, is there any way that Jamaicans listening, whether here or overseas, especially in Florida, as we do have a lot of listeners there, is there any way that they can maybe assist you on your campaign going forward?
Yes, we do have a lot of registered voters in Jamaica. So right now, anyone can vote for me as long as they're registered. They can either mail their ballots in, or they can just contact me on Carla Spalding for Congress.com. No you, Spalding, or they can email me, Carla for Congress.com. May I just say one last thing? I know a big issue within the community right now is also immigration. Immigration and also the student loans are also a big issue. Mm-hmm. So that's where I also would like to have some input, because the best people to solve problem are you, the people. So I just want to hear a couple of things, what would be best? How can we work together to solve the issues that we're facing within the country and around the world?
Okay. Sorry, when will the election be held?
It will be held November 8th. On or before. So there are different dates. They're all on the website.
Yes.
Again, Carla Spalding for Congress.com and Carla for Congress.com. And I'll respond to you, give you all the updates that you need. But go out and vote. It does matter. We cannot afford not to get into office. I can't afford to do that. We got to get in so we can take care of these issues that we have. True solution and implement these solutions that we have. And God bless you. Thank you for having me on your station. Looking forward to being back again on your station.
And at that time, hopefully, I suspect, as Victor.
Yes,
that's right.
Good luck to you, Carla Spalding. All the best. And we definitely will stay in touch with you to monitor your progress. All the best to you.
Thank you. Many blessings.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. All right, that's a chat there with Jamaican doing very well, doing big things inside of Florida, where she has now secured the Republican nomination, actually, for U.S. House in Florida's 25th Congressional District. And elections are coming up in November. Let's see how well Carla does. We have this sound running for a couple of weeks now. We didn't realize it would have taken this long, although Shells is off the view that it's going to run right through until the middle of September or thereabouts.
Yes, second week.
I'm not so confident in that prediction, but we'll see what we will see.
All right.
Fact is, this is the sound that you must identify. So far, you've gotten two clues, which are?
One is food, and the other one is kitchen.
Okay. I don't know if I'm taking tales out of school, but did I hear or overhear a conversation off air a while ago where somebody said it's like two things happening?
Yeah, so apparently JoJo feels sorry for Bridge Nation.
So that's a clue?
Yeah, she's giving another clue.
Two things are happening.
Two things are happening at once.
Okay.
That's all she can say.
Interesting.
Do I say the next one to JoJo? Do I say this?
I could get them.
All right.
You get them to what I want.
Yeah, so you see.
Oh, Lord.
No excuses, no Bridge Nation. So you heard
win.
Food, kitchen, two things are happening at once, and it includes water.
Interesting.
JoJo can't do no better than that.
Let's go to the telephone lines and see what's happening. 876-676-4996. Good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Good morning and welcome. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good.
Nice. Hello. Good morning. Who's this?
Carol.
Shani.
Shanae.
Marcia. Yvette.
Yes.
Shanae, right?
Good morning, Shanae. So
Yes.
you heard the sound?
Yes, I did.
You heard the clues?
Yes.
All right. So what's the answer?
Is it popcorn popping in the microwave?
Popcorn.
No.
I like me some popcorn. Yeah, I like popcorn. It's a good look. However, I never say popcorn, Romy. Yeah. Yes, all right. Good answer, Innocent.
Whoops.
Good answer. However, try Try again next time.
Sorry about that, Shanae. Why is Roma behaving like that?
No, because Romeo didn't give me your popcorn.
Oh.
Different smarty.
No, he said popcorn.
I said popcorn.
Romy.
Get
I know
this.
you're trying to get back at him since he told the nation, that Bridge Nation, that
Him love cucumber.
I didn't say it.
What's wrong?
So yeah, 1 for 1 right now. Yeah. Let's go to the telephone. Let's go to. You should have seen Vaughn's reaction.
Sting Vaughn there.
Yo, good morning, caller. Welcome to the Secret Sound Game here on the Bridge 99 FM. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning, Richie B.
Good morning, Talis.
Color TV.
Wow.
Good morning, Talis. How you doing?
I'm good. I shall.
Hi, Talis morning.
You have 4 clues to work with, Talis. You have never had it so good. What's your answer right now?
My summary is
Alright.
I'm in the kitchen cooking. Rain is falling on the roof. And I open the cupboard for something and close it back.
Like the SS start strong. When I go the SS start to the Talis. But
Okay then.
Sorry. Have a good day and try again. Good morning, caller. Welcome to the Secret Sound Game. You're on the air. Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, morning.
Okay, so my name is Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, and I think the answer is ice maker fridge. So when the ice makes and it drops in the cup, you hear that rattling sound at the end.
Hold on, Donna. Hold on. Give me that sound. Give me the secret sound, please. Donna.
Yes.
You described something a while ago. I think it's the first time you're calling, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Where are you calling from, Donna?
Well, I'm actually driving. I'm on Boulevard.
Oh, you're right. You're in Capital City, Kingston.
shit, not that far.
All right. And just tell us your answer once again.
Okay, so it's an ice maker fridge. So when the ice is made and it's at the end of it, it drops in the cup, you hear that rattling sound. Or a glass.
Are you alone in your vehicle?
Yes, I am.
All right. If you should scream loud, no one else will hear you. But we want to hear the verdict on your answer. Listen to this.
Donna.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Donna. I was expecting better. Sorry about that, Donna. Have a good day. Try again, please.
That one the buds too.
I never saw that coming at all.
That one the bud. God, that sound like it for real.
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. That's why I got so excited, in all honesty. But it is what it is. You get a chance to play one more time tomorrow morning. He was MIA, but not in Miami. He was big in the carnival that took place, Notting Hill. I suspect that he's now returned from off of the hill. And we're very fortunate to actually have him with us this morning because he's more accustomed to performing in front of, 4 or 5 million people.
True that.
And look at him this morning with us here. We're quite fortunate. Good morning, Robo Ranks.
Blessings, Robo.
Good morning. I are here in the building. And yeah, Carnival was obviously like a week ago for us.
Yeah.
Interesting to hear. I'll be listening throughout the morning. I need to hear the receipts and the numbers because the challenge has been put down. The gauntlet has been thrown down between London and New York. So big they named it twice. New York. But London, done. We've already done. And we put down 3 million people in the streets.
Oh, okay.
We're happy with our numbers, so I'll be tuning in to hear about.
So what are you
numbers.
saying to them? Catch us if you can, numbers wise.
I'm saying to them, catch up. I'm not talking the source. Catch up.
Yeah.
Because as I said to you before, Richie, there's a difference. It's called a parade, and it's called carnival. Mm-hmm. We have the biggest carnival right now. We've surpassed Brazil.
Okay.
So, catch up, New York. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
The best part of this conversation is that it really gives me an appreciation of the fact that you're not, you don't sound down at all, because I was thinking that where Liz Truss is this morning is where you would have been. So I was from I came on this morning, I've been telling Bridge Nation that I don't know what mood you'll be in now that Liz Truss is going with the UK Prime Minister and not you, Robo Ranks, who would have gotten my vote. But it seems like you're taking it well. No issues?
You know, I knew from earlier on, in the words of Baby Sham, I knew they wouldn't be hugged up with no brown man. They're no brown man not gonna get it. They weren't gonna be hugging up with no brown man. And I fear for a lot of people here in this country. We have absolutely, they have just really put this country into a serious overdrive of one of the worst politicians. Like in the time I've watched politicians, like I've seen a few clips of this woman. She's as they say in London, she's an absolute donut. I wouldn't know why they would do that, but I understand. As I said, they didn't want to hug up with a brown man who's clearly a smarter person to take on the task of Richie Sunak to take on the task of the economical problem that we have, which the world is suffering from right now. It's not about speech, it's not about rhetoric and banging the tables and pretending that you're Margaret Thatcher and all of that. But that's what they did. They avoided brown man at all costs. And
he's of Indian descent, is he?
He's of Indian descent, but he's I wouldn't say he's a smart politician, but he's a slick politician, and sometimes you just need that kind of to avoid a lot of hassle. But this person is somebody that's willing to run up into every culture war available. You know, these people that they like culture wars. They like to be on the other side. Like, you know, we've had that with many years with Trump and Boris Johnson. So it's just another situation here in the UK. But the good news is, Richie, I wasn't with you last week because I'm feeling a bit sore. As we didn't let the secret out. I'm rubbing my stomach. I didn't have a baby, people.
Okay.
I had a minor procedure last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't know, bro.
I mean, I'm not one to cry sympathy and all of that.
Right.
So all those people out there that saying, he went and gone that liposuction. He's gone and done a BBL. My friends, these are my friends. I said, listen, I'm not going to be around next week because they're my friends. It's like, you gone and done a BBL. I was cut by a surgeon on Thursday, and I'm pretty sore. And my sympathy goes out with the women of this world. When I hear about people, about the challenges from childbirth. I mean, I was cut in that area, and not in that area, but you know what I'm saying. But my God, I'm in pain. I've been in pain since last week. Hear, bro. So I ain't looking any sympathy, but
no.
There's no liposuction going on. It's not a BBL. It was a minor procedure, which I thought was. They said to me, keyhole. Just one little. They said just one little. Just one
incision.
Little.
Hey, Robo, it's called minimal invasive
surgery.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Well, they call it a line.
But I'm also focused on the way you speak about your friends, though, because it seems like with friends like those, who needs enemies?
A real friend.
I know that Silk Boss is going through his state of affairs with that, but I didn't know Robo was having the same issues with friends.
My friends.
I take it as a warning.
It's almost the same thing, man. The loyalty disappeared, but I'm okay. I'm
glad to hear that.
Thanks, man.
Really happy to get back on the show.
Yeah, glad to have you back.
For real.
And now that we know, we wish you a speedy recovery, bro. And you'll be okay, all right?
Well, anyway.
I'm gonna feel. I'm feeling much better already, guys. I'm feeling much better already.
Good.
Hey, Robo. Hey.
Yes.
That sweater, it needs to, end up over here, loving it.
Said the man who wears any sweater. You're a man who sports. Listen, let me get it right. Are you Manchester City or Manchester United?
He's a City fan, Robo. He's a City fan.
How can you be a City fan and you be wearing a Manchester United shirt?
That was a headache that we endured.
Listen, man. Listen, a little support from a bird, man, a family.
I'm not putting it forward this morning. Nobody is saying it, but I'm not putting it forward.
Go ahead, Richie. I'm waiting for this. Go ahead.
There's a couple shirts. There's a couple shirts I would wear. I wear Paris Saint-Germain, and that's purely because of Jordan.
Swag, yeah.
And
the Jordan, yeah.
I'm very partial to a Real Madrid shirt, which I have, and Juventus. I just like I like the support of the designs and everything. But I wouldn't wear an Everton shirt, and I wouldn't wear a Manchester United shirt or a Chelsea shirt.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not even going there with the victory that we had and how good I'm feeling. Nobody's saying anything about.
Listen, we can move swift. Can we just move swiftly?
I think so.
It seems like you'd prefer to talk about
Jojo's right. We've got
Leon
show
Bailey's
Come on,
goal
guys.
for Aston Villa, but nobody's saying anything about Man U. So,
yeah, that was a great goal. Anyway, move swiftly on, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm a professional here.
Yeah, that's right.
Professional radio show.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
Just get it.
I'm a big
Just
piece of
get
music.
it going, Richard.
Yeah. 4 in a row, is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right, I don't need to say anymore. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I was quite surprised, quite happy, I should really say, but not too surprised when I got a message out of the Big Apple this morning that my good friend, a member of our team from Irish Jam Radio, you hear him a lot on Bridge 99 FM as well, would be going out on the Eastern Parkway, where millions of people will be congregating for this big parade. And he's not traveling alone. I understand that he has some big names with him on the Parkway. But right now we say good morning and welcome to Up and Go, the man himself, Mr. Erwin Clear. Morning, Erwin.
Big up, Mr. Clear.
We're up and go here, and you can hear the music in the background. Good morning to you, Richie B, and to the audiences here in Jamaica and all over the world.
I didn't know that the excitement would have started this early, Erwin.
The excitement started from Thursday night, man. It hasn't stopped. The music has not stopped since last week.
Wow.
And in fact, they would have, this is the penultimate for Caribbean Nationals here in the Tri-State area, culminating at the end of summer here with the West Indian Day Carnival, the 54th year. And after a 2-year hiatus, one can anticipate and expect the excitement that will be on stage on the Parkway today. And so today is the penultimate.
Yes, and this is an event that attracts millions of people. Is there any estimate as to what the numbers might swell to become later on this morning into later this afternoon?
It's quite possible to be close to 2 million. In the past, it's been over 3 million people on the Parkway. It is the largest carnival on North America, gathering of people, the largest gathering of Caribbean people outside of the Caribbean. It is the greatest platform for Caribbean culture, what we are all about as a Caribbean people. And it brings in a lot of money into the state of New York and the city of New York. So, it's a statement by Caribbean people.
I have actually been there a few times, and I've actually broadcast from that very same Eastern Parkway location some years ago. As a matter of fact, the last time I broadcast from it, I met Al Sharpton and did a short interview with him. He was there jamming in the streets. But I understand that you have in your company today Congresswoman Yvette Clarke and also Assemblyman Brian Cunningham. Are they with you at this time?
Not yet, because we haven't started the parade yet. I tell you, I give you and your listeners an idea what's taking place.
Yes.
The carnival starts on a Monday with the official breakfast. This breakfast is at Lincoln Terrace, right there, Buffalo off Eastern Parkway. It brings together the who's who in Caribbean community and all the darn politicians who want to make a name for themselves in our community. In fact, Richie B, this is the day when all politicians in New York City can trace their roots to the Caribbean. All right? Because it's like that. So this breakfast brings together the who's who. It's a gathering of people networking and making sure the right pictures are being taken. So you'll have congresspersons, you'll have senators, the governor will be here later on. In past years, we have had Colin Powell who has been here. And so it is a big event. The breakfast. Right after the breakfast, then people start staging for the official march down the Parkway. That's when we'll be joining Yvette Clarke and Brian Cunningham. I just give you a bit about Brian Cunningham. Brian Cunningham is a newly elected assembly person. He's the only Jamaican assembly person in the New York State Assembly right now. He's of Jamaican parentage. The longest serving assemblyman, of course, now serves as Jamaica's ambassador there in New York, Nick Perry. And so we're pleased to have a young man who has been able to step up and step into a vacuum that would have left us there in New York State Assembly. And he's making significant waves, a young man who we need to invest in because he has some great ways to go. So we've been marching with him on the Parkway today, along with Yvette Clarke. And I must also say, too, that our Consul General will lead a delegation of Jamaican nationals on the Parkway as part of the Jamaica 60th year of celebration. It's celebrating our Diamond Jubilee. A lot is in store. Anticipation, apprehension, yes, because it's a 2-year hiatus. But we're still expecting a great turnout so far.
Greetings, Erwin. Shells here. I'm curious, going on to the side of entertainment, can we be expecting any Jamaican artists, Caribbean artists? What's it looking like?
All right. Well, one thing you do know is that David Levy and his group will always have top entertainment on their trucks when they come down. And one of the things that over the years people have been concerned about is that many of the trucks have not been able to make it all the way down the parkway. It is anticipated that this year they probably have less trucks, so therefore the contingency that will have reggae music on it, which will of course be a roar when it comes down the parkway, will be out in force. If I'm correct, while I came up from New York last week, I saw several Jamaican reggae stars were on flight coming up with me. So I'm quite certain that they were not just here for some recording, but to be on a truck somewhere going on the parkway. Because, as I said, it is one way for them to really get a feel for the community and see what's going on. So, yes, we will have a lot of surprises in the parkway.
And they test their own popularity as well as their current releases that they have out.
Yes.
I give you an experience that I had some years ago, Erwin, where I was actually broadcasting. When the truck with the Jamaicans came down the parkway and the crowd started rushing and moving, I ended up at least a chain and a half away from my broadcast point. And it took me about 20 minutes to find back that point, to get back to the point, and to find the members of my team. It really is a huge crowd that is expected and a lot of fun.
Indeed. Oh, yeah. And, one thing that the negative side of it is that over the years, we all get the impression that the organizers try to dumb down the Jamaican contingency because of exactly what you just said. Because once the reggae portion comes on, it is usually a surge. And for security reasons, over the years, you're seeing lesser and lesser reggae trucks on the parkway, And not only that is costly, but there's a security risk factor as well because of the surge of people that usually emanate and follow a truck like that. Because you never imagine
something to behold.
Exactly. So it's a lot of excitement.
Yeah.
One of the things that we're concerned about, and as you know, there's always been controversy around carnival as relates to crime or violence, even though it may not take place on the carnival route, but any crime or violence anywhere in Brooklyn somehow finds a resident with the West Indian Day Carnival. So we're very mindful of that. Our politicians are out, the police is out, and a lot is being said to encourage people to remain calm, cool, collective, and responsible. Because remember, COVID-19 is still active, so is monkeypox. So even as we sit here, there are people with their masks on, and at the same time enjoying themselves or being cognizant of that reality as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if right now you're wearing your sneakers, your T-shirts, your shorts, and you have a huge bottle of water in your hand.
No, not water. Well, let's just say fluid.
Whatever you're sipping on, enjoy, Erwin.
Indeed, and obviously Jamaican, of course.
Yes, absolutely.
When all Caribbean people come together, all right?
Absolutely.
Again, and all the best to you guys.
Take care. Enjoy to the max, Erwin Clear. We have with us the chairman of the Issa Trust Foundation, Mr. Paul Issa. He's here to talk to us about some of the wonderful work that the foundation has been doing through the years, and also to generate some interest and excitement, especially in the tri-state area, as they're coming up with a very special event called Save the Children. It's a charity gala that's coming up on the 12th of November in New York's Sony Hall. That's up there in Manhattan. Paul Issa is here with us. Good morning, Mr. Issa. Welcome. How are you doing?
Greetings, sir.
I'm good, Richie B. Thanks for having me.
Wonderful to have you. DJ Roy is in New York hearing you. You can say hello to him.
Hey, DJ Roy.
Top of the morning. Can't wait for your arrival.
Well, yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Yes. First of all, though, Paul, I'd love to sort of highlight some of the things that you have been doing through the years, because you have made some sizable contributions to welfare here in Jamaica. What are some of the things that you have done that you're really proud of as a foundation?
Well, the Issa Trust Foundation is the charitable arm of Couples Resorts in Jamaica. And we started it in 2005. We always had a foundation, but we created what they call a 501c3 foundation, which is a U.S.-based foundation, so that donations from Americans are tax deductible.
Oh, okay.
And we're managed by, so we have to keep very strict and tight controls.
Transparency.
So that transparency, and that people feel confident in donating to us because they know the money is going to go where it's supposed to go.
Right.
So we set that up in 2005. Since then, our focus is children, Jamaica's children, and it's mainly pediatric healthcare and education.
Okay.
But we've largely focused on healthcare, and we have done over the past 17 years, I guess it is, we have donated or raised funds to donate to Jamaica over 40 million US over the years.
Wow, come on.
Yeah, man. So
a lot of that is in-kind donations that we have gotten that we have passed on to the government.
Fantastic.
So we have saved the call it the Ministry of Health. We have saved them that amount of money over the years, and that's something we keep on doing it. One of the recent projects we did was to completely renovate the pediatric ward at the St. Anne's Bay Hospital near Ochi Rios.
Yes, great.
So this now is what we've done. We have often done medical missions and things like that. We wanted to create our own health center for children and youth. So we have gotten some land in Richmond, St. Anne. We're going to build our own health center that we will operate in tandem with the Northeast Regional Health Authority and the Ministry of Health. But we because there are no health centers just for children or for young people.
Right.
And teens have a lot of problems, both mentally and physically and socially. So this is going to be for children, and I say youths, up to the age of 19. And
that's a project that you've set for how soon do you want to commence that project?
I would like to begin construction next year.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we have the land, we have the plans. We're just waiting on the money.
The
now.
funds now.
Okay.
And this is
we
why
have some of the money.
Yes.
But this is why we're doing this event in New York.
I saw she was looking at the flyer a while ago. You seemed fairly excited.
Of course, because
to take a trip.
No. You see, the thing is, and I have to commend you, Mr. Issa. A lot of persons, speak about helping the youth, but getting to the root of developing a center, I feel like it's very important to actually have this hub. I don't know if you want to call it a hub where youth can gather and learn and just get inspired. So I don't know if what the center is geared towards, along with, of course, pediatric help and support.
Well, it's mostly a health center, so it would be mental health, counseling, physical health, free, healthcare for children and young people.
Okay, respect.
Primary care, obviously for something major they would go on to the hospital. But we would, the idea of this is to take a lot of the strain off the hospital. St. Anne's Bay Hospital is swamped. I mean, they do a good job with the resources they have. But if there was a place that people could go to prior to, everybody ends up going to the emergency ward. And, even if the things are not emergencies. So that is how we feel that we can contribute.
Fantastic. Roy is obviously quite excited about hearing about this event. What details can you share with us this morning? November 12th is the date for your Save the Children charity gala. I see references to putting on your dancing shoes and going out and having fun. Tell us some more.
Let me explain what it is. It's an event. It's at New York Sony Hall, which is in the Theater District of Manhattan. It's going to be cocktails, dinner. It's a sit-down dinner served at tables of 8. But Sony Hall is really a music venue. So, I mean, it's used for weddings and stuff and gala dinner. So we're combining that with a really great stage show. I don't know if you've seen Third World in recent times, but they're still fantastic. And we have another performing artist who we have not signed yet, so I can't mention.
Okay.
But
discussion is far advanced?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have that information soon.
Yes.
So we're going to have, it's going to be dinner and dancing and entertainment and really good entertainment. And it's for the older people out there in the tri-state area. It's going to start at 6:30. It has to be over by midnight or thereabouts. So it's not going to be a late night for people coming from out of town. For people who are in the tri-state area but would like to stay the night, we have special rates at hotels in the area. The Paramount Hotel, which is actually where the venue is is on the ground floor of the Paramount Hotel and other hotels in that same area. So we have all that information is available online. And I am really hoping that the New York tri-state area and the Eastern Seaboard really will come out, the diaspora there, the Jamaicans who live and work in that area will come out and support this because it's for a great, really necessary cause.
Millions of them are listening to us right now. Thank you for that, DJ Roy. I don't know if you wanted to ask Mr. Issa a quick one, Roy?
Well, the question I wanted to ask is this. You know, when growing up, we always say prevention is better than cure. What are we doing to educate, you know, the youths about wellness, health wellness? Is there any plans for that?
Well, part of what we'll be doing there is counseling, you know, counseling and social programs, as well as, you know, strict medical programs. But yes, I think that is, you know, we're going to try and do as much as we can in that area because there are a lot of problems, you know, that are happening now with not only with children, but with teens. And I feel that we can, you know, create a safe space and an area where they can go for counseling, where they can go for, you know, health education and the like, as well as medical treatment.
Paul, persons listening to us right now who would love to support this event, it's open to the public, I suspect.
Absolutely
yes,
open
and
to the public.
Where can persons get tickets and how can they support you? So
okay, well, first of all, to all the Jamaicans up there, I'd like to say Happy Labor Day. I'm sure everyone's driving to the beach right now.
Or to the Eastern Parkway.
Stuck in traffic.
Yes.
But we have our own website. This is easier to remember because it's the Issa Trust Foundation. So it's one word, issatrustfoundation.com.
Okay.
And they can go there. They can get information on the event. They can buy tickets. There's a link to buy tickets.
Okay.
Tickets, by the way, are $350 per person. Now, it sounds like a lot, but I'm just reminding everybody that this is to raise funds for this.
For the cause.
For this cause, yeah.
Paul, it's really great having you, and good luck with this. And again, congratulations on all that you've been doing at the Issa Trust Foundation. We know that a lot more is still to come, and this is just one of several projects. You have the legendary Third World Band and a surprise guest that has not yet been named. Please forward that information as soon as it's available.
I will.
And good luck with the project. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Great having you. Paul Issa, chairman of the Issa Trust Foundation.